Greetings, this is Lady Phoenix. In observance of Domestic Abuse Awareness Month, it being October, although we should be completely aware of domestic violence every day because it happens every day, I like to share a piece I wrote with y'all. And just for the record, everything that I read, everything that I write, it is mine. I've lived it, I've seen it, I've experienced it. I don't steal from other people to feel my space. No. What you see is where I've been, what I've been through. So I pray that you be blessed by it. Amen. Proverbs 31. My worth is far above rubies, which is why I tend to question all the things that you do me. See, you threw me for a loop. Shall I recoup? Will I ever recover? Unknown to me. So I guess you'd be my secret lover. Under the covers, behind closed doors, no one can see your skills. The way you put your mouth on me, telling me I have no value, no worth at all. How every contribution I've made to this family is small. You want to call me out my name, then expect me to answer. Go from housewife to hoe. Then you're private dancer. You're like a cancer, saying all I do is cause drama, say my attitude is screwed up, I'm a piss poor mama, I'm a drunk, I'm a slob, I'm a hoe, I'm a tease, pitch a fit, cause I won't give you head on my knees, please. Talking about the things I did before, but now that I'm with you, don't want to do them no more. You want to blow me down every time I get on my feet. If I don't bow in submission, then I might get beat with no retreat. Angry fist swinging after midnight, can't scream for help with your hands, trying to crush my windpipe, gasping for air. Waiting for this episode to end. Look to my right. Wide awake, my kids taking it in and they screaming, please, let my mama go. You disappear, I'm drenched in tears, stretched out on the floor, thoughts racing. Never thought I'd find myself taking this particular path, so I stop and ask, how can he not see that I adore him? Sacrifices I've made to be there for him. I don't ignore him. I try to spice things up so I don't bore him, let him rest upon my chest because the war wore him down. See, I was there when no one was around, completely bound to a brother that don't love himself. It was hard as hell for him to love someone else. I felt hopeless, like there was nothing I could do within my power to see sweet when all I've ever known was sour. Then in that hour, I felt the strongest urge to pray. There were so many things bottled up inside I had to say, and since that day I began to see a change. An unseen hand was assigned to rearrange all the pieces of the puzzle that I call my life. My assignment was to pray, his was to make it right. You see, my lover was possessed by a spirit. Demons would leap out at me whenever I'd get near it, circling around me, casting shadows, so I fear it. The voice of fear echoed in my mind so loud a deaf man could hear it. What was I to do? Do I stay and let this abuse continue, taking a toll on my mental well-being? For I'd been through so much. I cried out to God, tears in both my eyes. I yelled at him, if this is all you had for me, I think I'd rather die. Take the air out of my lungs, then stop my heart from beating. Let me die in a car accident or choke to death while eating. I was bleeding. With God, I had done all that I can. Gave him everything, he gave me nothing. I don't understand. Then God spoke to me. He let me know I didn't stand a chance. He appeared to be whole, but within his soul he was a broken man with an open hand and an open can swinging at his wife. Pride, drunk, short in stature, mad he was overlooked all his life. He was tired of coming up short. So he came up with a plan to make himself appear grand. The only place he chose to stand was on the back of the slave he tricked into captivity. Beat me down so badly, he thought he had me, not knowing eventually I would stand up. Not for me, but I had 3 kids watching. They had to see a better way, an alternative option, so I got them away from the abuse they had to suffer. I had a moral obligation to protect them. I'm their mother. Now another chapter begins, our story yet unwritten. Let me encourage you, you can survive a snake once you've been bitten. Amen. It's hard. Just for the record, it's hard when you are in a situation like that to do anything. It will paralyze you so much so you cannot move from the spot that you are standing in because you're that confused. Okay, if I make this decision, if I choose to leave, this brother is going to go berserk and hurt me and possibly my children. If I choose to say the same could happen, but for right now, I'm just going to sit here. And you could sit here from now on. You can sit there from now on. You could sit there the rest of your life afraid to do anything. But the truth is, while you're sitting and waiting for change to come, you're dying a very, very slow death. Whoever you are, you're dying a very, very slow death. Take that chance. The worst thing that could happen is it won't work. And keep working it until it does work. There is a way out. And the way out is up. Pray, ask him for a plan, ask him how to get out, and he'll give it to you. I've survived a snake bite, a few snake bites, and I'm still here to tell you how to survive them. All you got to do is keep getting up every day. Pray for your plan. It'll happen for you. I pray that y'all been blessed. If you in it, find a way out. If you not, make sure you never get caught up in it. I love you. Be blessed. Lady Phoenix.